the most bizarre planets discovered by astronomers. NASA's catalog of planets discovered outside the solar system, known as extrasolar or exoplanets, has reached an incredible milestone with over 5,000 worlds now identified. The number of exoplanets exceeded 5,000 on March 21 when 65 new worlds were added to the NASA Exoplanet Archive. The archive records exoplanet discoveries that appear in peer-reviewed, scientific papers, confirmed using multiple detection methods or by analytical techniques. Some are like nothing found within our solar system. The feat is even more impressive considering the fact that until the early to mid-90s we had yet to discover a planet outside our solar system. One of the most common types of planets discovered outside the solar system are hot Jupiters. These are worlds that have a similar composition to the solar system's most massive planet, the gas giant Jupiter, and orbit extremely close to their parent star. They can also have a mass up to 12 times that of Jupiter and have shapes that are deformed by their extreme proximity to the intense gravitational influence of their star. Thomas Michael Evans of the Max Planck Institute for Astronomy told Newsweek hot Jupiters are interesting because they're so unlike anything in our own solar system. It's fascinating to work out what would happen in the atmosphere of a planet like Jupiter if it's orbiting 15 times closer to its star than the Sun-Mercury distance, and then to go and test those predictions. Raining liquid sapphire on hot Jupiters. Michael Evans was part of a team that investigated the atmospheric conditions of the hot Jupiter WASP-121b, located around 850 light-years from Earth. They discovered that because the planet is so close to its star and tidally locked so that one side perpetually faces it, temperatures are great enough at around 6,000 degrees Fahrenheit to vaporize metal. The truly alien aspect of WASP-121b occurs when these metal clouds are blown from the planet's permanent day side reaching its perpetual and much colder night side. This causes the metals, particularly titanium and aluminum, to turn to liquid and rain on the planet's surface. Michael Evans said, "Aluminum, in particular, would probably condense in the form of corundum, which when mixed with other trace elements like chromium, iron, and titanium, makes the minerals ruby and sapphire. This means that the space-facing night side of WASP-121b could be experiencing rains of liquid ruby and sapphire." Another consequence of hot Jupiter's close proximity to their parent star is their incredibly short orbits. Some of these worlds have years that last no longer than 24 hours. In March, Newsweek reported on the discovery of such a world. GJ367b is an exoplanet located 31 light-years from Earth that has an orbit, and therefore a year, that lasts no longer than 8 hours. The proximity of this hot Jupiter to its red dwarf host star also means it is bombarded by radiation around 500 times more intense than that experienced by Earth. Don't judge an exoplanet by its appearance. While these hot Jupiters have appearances that hint at their hellish surface conditions, not all exoplanets should be judged by their outward appearance. One such world is HD 189733b, which from space resembles a tranquil, glassy blue marble. At the surface of this world, discovered in 2005, however, winds of around 5,400 miles per hour, 7 times the speed of sound, causing glass rain to slash through the air, falling sideways rather than falling to the ground. Of course, the search for exoplanets isn't just limited to finding extreme worlds. Astronomers are also searching for worlds that are analogous to the planets of the solar system, especially rocky or terrestrial worlds similar to Earth that exist in their star's habitable zone, or the distance that allows temperatures just right for liquid water to exist. And searching for these conditions means engaging in the search for life elsewhere in the Milky Way. But, just because these planets are similar to Earth in some ways, does not mean they can't be radically different in others. Super-Earths are rocky worlds that have a radius of up to 4 times that of our planet. The exoplanet is so close to its red dwarf star that it is being stretched and squeezed by intense tidal forces. This causes violent volcanic activity on the planet, which resulted in it growing a second atmosphere composed of volcanic gases after its initial atmosphere was stripped due to intense radiation from its star. Weird exoplanets come in all sizes. Not all exoplanets are strange and alien because of their imposing size or violent conditions, however. Exoplanet hunters are frequently turning up planets outside the solar system that are remarkable for how small or light they are. One such example is L98-59b, a planet that orbits a star located around 35 light-years from Earth. Discovered in 2019, this exoplanet has a mass half that of Venus, making it the smallest planet spotted at the time using the so-called radial velocity method that measures the movement of the star caused by the presence of the planets. An incredibly light exoplanet was discovered just this year at a distance of around 4 light-years, orbiting Proxima Centauri, the closest star to the Sun. The planet designated Proxima d has a quarter of the mass of Earth, making it one of the lightest exoplanets ever discovered. The fact astronomers could uncover this world at all is an exciting promise of things to come for exoplanet hunting, which will also get a considerable boost when the James Webb Space Telescope begins operations later this year. Home space news. Astronomers discover bizarre, forbidden planet that should not exist. Topics: Astronomy, Astrophysics, Carnegie Institution for Science, Exoplanet Popular Tests. By Carnegie Institution for Science, February 25, 2023. Large gas giant planet orbiting small red dwarf star. Artist's conception of a large gas giant planet orbiting a small red dwarf star called TOI 5205. Credit: Image by Catherine Kane, courtesy of the Carnegie Institution for Science. Forbidden planet orbiting small star challenges gas giant formation theories. Based on our current understanding of planet formation, TOI 5205b should not exist. It is a forbidden planet. A team of astronomers has discovered an unusual planetary system in which a large gas giant planet orbits a small red dwarf star called TOI 5205. Their findings challenge long-held ideas about planet formation. Led by Shubham Kanodia from the Carnegie Institution for Science, the researchers published their findings in the Astronomical Journal. Smaller and cooler than our Sun, M dwarfs are the most common stars in our Milky Way galaxy. Due to their small size, these stars tend to be about half as hot as the Sun and much redder. They have very low luminosities, but extremely long lifespans. Although red dwarfs host more planets, on average, than other, more massive types of stars, their formation histories make them unlikely candidates to host gas giants. TOI 5205 hosts gas giant planet. Artist's conception of a large gas giant planet orbiting a small red dwarf star called TOI 5205. Until now, no gas giant has been found in a planetary system around a low-mass M dwarf like TOI 5205. Credit: Image by Catherine Kane, courtesy of the Carnegie Institution for Science. The newly discovered planet, TOI 5205b, was first identified as a potential candidate by NASA's Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite, TESS. Kanodia's team, which included Carnegie's Anjali Peet, Alan Boss, Johanna Teske, and John Chambers, then confirmed its planetary nature and characterized it using a variety of ground-based instruments and facilities. The host star, TOI 5205, is just about 4 times the size of Jupiter, yet it has somehow managed to form a Jupiter-sized planet, which is quite surprising. "You arters of our galaxy yet can't be seen with the naked eye," exclaimed Kanodia, who specializes in studying these stars, which comprise nearly 3Q. He also wrote a blog post about the discovery. Like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel.